Alright guys, on today's video I'm going to show you guys how I modify a small freezer to be more efficient so I can keep a lot of my bait and a lot of my fresh cash that I vacuum sealed. And I had it on my freezer, but I have no room in my freezer no more to keep my beautiful fish nice and frozen. And I take the guts out and I vacuum seal them, and that way the fish can last me a longer time. Look how beautiful the fish is frozen there. It's yellow eye. This is blackfin snapper, and I have a lot of bait, squid and mullets on my home freezer. So now I got this freezer so I can keep all my fish and bait, and I'm going to show you how I modify this freezer to make it more efficient, since I'm going to have it in the garage, and make the compressor last a lot longer. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to modify it. This freezer's life expectancy is not that long because the compressor head pressure is very high. They run at very high. Alright, this is the freezer. That's a basket here. And I did some research on freezers. I like this one because the way it's built. It has a heavier lid, very thick, and I like also the material. Alright, it's on. And as you can hear, it's very quiet, but that's gonna change. These compressors, they get really hot, especially during the summer inside the garage. The condenser of this unit is through the walls, so the heat is dispersed through the walls. If you touch the walls, they're warm. So during the summer in the garage, this will get really hot. We're talking about 95 to 98 degrees inside the garage. So since this fridge is going to be in the garage, it's going to get super hot. So that's going to reduce the efficiency and also the life of the compressor. So these freezers are made to be indoors in a cool area, not the garage. So in order to keep in the garage, I'm going to modify it. I got this fan right here. I'm going to show you how I'm going to connect it. I don't need none of this. I just need the fan and this grill right here. This fan is rated for 120 volts. Before we install the electrical, I'm gonna have to cut right through here. All right, I'm gonna make sure where the bolts are gonna go. All right, perfect. And this grill here is too much over protected, so I'm gonna cut it so it has less wind reduction. There's no need. Nobody's gonna be sticking their fingers there, and then plus it's a plastic fan, so it's not gonna be dangerous. That way you get more ventilation and the fan is not struggling to spin. All right, perfect. All right, so now we'll put the fan on. Try to get those bolts right through here. All right, now to connect these wires. To connect these wires, we have to remove this box right here. All right, move this thing here. All right, so I'm gonna open up these wires a little bit more. right here in this connector. There we go. All right, so this wire will go right here inside this hole right here that you see. I'm gonna put it in there. Okay, make sure it's not touching anything else. Now we're gonna close it. There we go. All right, now this other wire is gonna go up here on this. Let me take out the relay. I'm gonna take out the relay, it's a lot easier. Part of the top of the relay. We'll remove this cable here. All right, we'll put it right here on top of this part of the relay. We'll twist it. Like that. Twist it, and now I'm gonna put the cable back in. All right, so now I'm gonna put the relay back on. The top part of the relay. And I'm going to put the bottom part of the relay. All right, everything is in. Now we have to put this cover back on. And I'm going to make sure the cables go through here. All right, that's it. I'm going to put this ball back on here. All right, that's good. Now I need to slide this protector right through here, like that. I'll protect these wires here from banging anywhere around. Now I'm gonna put these wires right through this slot through here. Nothing's gonna be touching anywhere. If you look at it, once you put the lid back on, it's not gonna be touching the compressor or anything, so it's not gonna get overheating or anything. There's plenty of room there. And remember, this is flammable gases that the compressor have, so you got to be careful you don't puncture it because it is explosive. All right, now once you turn it on, look how the fan turns on. So you see it's drawing air to cool the compressor. The air will come out of here, and also under the fridge, the air is going to come out of here. You can feel it right here. The air is coming out. You got to remove this foam here. See, so it's sucking really good air inside there to keep the compressor. All right, guys. So doing this modification to the freezer, it's going to make the freezer compressor run better, cool a lot better. And also, it's going to make it more efficient. Now this fridge has come more efficient than it came with factory. Now, the reason they don't put these fans on is because of the noise. If you can hear it, it's making a little bit of noise. You don't want this indoors making that little bit of noise. So that's why these manufacturers don't use a fan. They don't use the fan for the factor of the sound. It's not the efficiency, it's the sound. Because now, by cooling down the compressor, bringing the head temperature down, it's going to function a lot better. Now every time that the compressor stops, also the fan will stop, which is awesome because that way it's not running continuously. Now if I turn it back on, see, it turns back on. So that way that fan is not running all the time. It's only running when the compressor needs it to be running. All right, you see right now it's freezing already, very quick. I'll start putting my fish in there. And I'm going to put all my frozen bait right here. Squid, also mullets. Look at these beautiful mullets. My parents They get all these mullets for me. I don't need to get them. They get them for me. Alright guys, now I have separated my fish from my house freezer and also my bait, which now I got more room at my house freezer, and I got lots of room here that I can put ice and more fish in here, so when I go fishing I'm ready to go. I don't need to buy ice. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna be ready for this year to fill up this freezer with all kinds of fish. Alright guys, and if you found this video helpful, how to make a garage freezer more efficient, like I have done there. Now it's not going to suffer in the summertime in the garage. It's going to be run more efficient. The compressor will last longer and it's not going to overwork, which is really important. This freezer now can last me 50 to 80% more time on the compressor lifespan. Alright guys, if you found this video helpful, what I have done to modify my garage freezer to keep my bait and fish, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and always navigate safe. If you guys would like to make a contribution or buy me a beer, please go to paypal.me/OutOnTheReef USA. And also this link will be in the description below. And any small donation will really keep helping making these videos. Thank you for watching, and always navigate safe.